mobile to make money for your business. Try fundraising. It especially helps to ask family members or people generally close to you. So I fundraise a lot. I've done a lot of fundraising events to help others make money. And what are some ideas that you can make money? Okay, bake sale. What else? What else can you do? Yard sale. Yard sale. Okay. What else? A car wash. When I was 8 years old, my friend, you might know her name is Kira, we used to have a business together, and when we were 8, third grade, called the Magic Touch, and we would just take a whole bunch of stuff at home that we never used, we never were going to use, and we sell it at school, and we actually made a lot of money off of that. We sold stuff in aftercare, outside of school, and yeah, we were big ballers for 8-year-olds. So next is the process of being a kid. This is where the adults come in, since we all are minors. So the adults then need to take care of the proper paperwork and the contact information, and the tax ID, all that stuff. And what's interesting is even now, my mom is preparing me for stuff like that. Like, we'll go to the bank and she'll tap me, be like, Essynce, this is how you deposit a check. And I used to look at her and be like, why would I need to know this? I got years ahead of me. But the thing is, when I'm actually at a business meeting and I'm talking to people about depositing a check and marketing, they take me more seriously. And if they take me more seriously, then that means they're going to take me serious with money. So I give money. So that's why it's definitely important to be informed on money. Alright, next, we've been hearing this in so many assemblies growing up. Be yourself. Something that's so much more easier said than done, because sometimes you don't even know who you are yourself. So tell me, what are some different ways you can express yourself, who you are? By wearing different clothes. What else? How else can we express ourselves? Just how you want to be when you grow up. See, there are many ways to express yourself. And it's so easy to see how someone expresses themselves simply by just being around them. Like the music someone listens to, their interests, their clothes. With me personally, if you would just look at what I wear, you would assume you understood me. But the thing is, I've been mixing things up so much. I mean, when I was little, I used to be what I call myself a walking rainbow, because I'd wear all kinds of colors, and honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. And then when I hit around 12, 13, I started wearing all black and the chokers and the fake nose rings, and I always switch stuff up. My style is everything. Alright, so next, it's important to always be confident and different. Why is this important? Why is it important to be confident and different? Because when you're different, you have your own personality and you're not following the person. Exactly. And my mentor, he's a fashion designer as well, and he'll always give me tips and stuff. He'll come grab it, show me the shoes. And he's taught me so much. One of the things he taught me is it's important to be confident, because if you're not confident in your business, there's not going to be many that want to sponsor your business. Sponsoring meaning give money, like help out. And the thing is, if you're not confident, they're not going to want to help you, because, well, they're saying, if you're not confident in your business, then why should I be? And it's important to be different, because who heard the saying, be yourself, because everybody else is on the table? Who said that? I heard it on Disney Channel. So if you watch Disney Channel, then you know on Ant Farm, Lexi said that. Am I right? Okay. So, it's important to be different, because it's what makes from everyone else. It's what makes you, you. How many of you in here have unique personalities? You don't see too many people like you every day. Do you take pride in being different? I think everyone should take pride in being different because it's what makes you stand out. It's what makes you begin to the game, you know? So next, it's important to be a trendsetter. I've been called a trendsetter all my life, and when I was little, I used to laugh at it because I didn't even know what it was. And to be a trendsetter is to be a leader, not a follower, someone who doesn't follow the trends. They make them, basically. And yeah, that's definitely a key point right there. And that also falls into the next bullet, which is don't follow, lead. How many of you in here are leaders, not followers? I should see everyone raising their hands. Everyone's a leader, right? Okay, just making sure, Alright, next we're going to go into being a kid. Now we're in the life of a kid, and this is everything that comes with it. First thing is focus. Now you definitely need to be able to focus because when I go fabric shopping, I sometimes go crazy. Like I'm like a little kid in a candy store looking around all these fabrics and zippers and buttons. Oh my. And my mentor, he always has to keep me steady, like focused. He'll be like, oh, no, we're focusing on this collection. We do that next season, next fashion week. So yeah, that's why he's definitely important to me. So yeah, definitely need to focus when you're being pivotal. And also, it's important to be independent, which we already discussed, being different, being confident. So yeah, independence, it kind of comes naturally because once you're an entrepreneur, you are independent because you have your own independent business outside of everything else. Next is education. Now, in school, we learn how important education is, but in the business world, this is why it's important. When people see that you're able to make honor roll, get good grades while running a successful business, they look at you twice because they're thinking, if they can do all of this, then they can make them some money. So education is definitely important because people will look at that and already trust you with so much responsibility. And you know, sometimes they'll even go to your teachers or principals because they want to know what kind of student you are, what kind of business person you're going to be. So, for those who didn't know, that's why education is so important in the business world. Next is the fun. So this is where all the love comes in, where the part where all the hard work is worth it. And I've had so much fun. Like my radio show interviews are actually like some of my favorite ones because people were asking me questions like really cool. Like who's heard of Hot 97? Who would love to be interviewed by Hot 97? Now, wouldn't that be a fun interview? So that's where all the fun comes in. I've been able to take a couple of my friends to Georgia to come with me to a fashion show with Fashion Week. I've done New York Fashion Week, Atlanta Fashion Week. It's been really cool. And for those who know me long and have always been close with me, they know that, well, they've probably been there to my photo shoot launch party where it all started in 2013. Anyone in here been there? See, these people, now they've been with me for a long time. That was like the start of Essynce Couture. That's when I had my first collections, like my first body products, my first everything. And that's pretty much been like the little cloud that leads to the rainbow. So that's it. I'm really glad I got to talk to you guys. I've been looking forward to this. It's pretty interesting talking to my own school.